Good morning, lovely math students. So I'm going to quickly show you just kind of how to use this worksheet for practicing putting things into y-sloped form. So looking at this original equation, we have 2x minus y equals 12. So this is clearly not in y equals mx plus b. The 2x is on the wrong side. The y has a negative. We got to clean up this mess. So you see that this is the start. This is what we give you, and this would also be line 1 in that white box, which you can see on my example 0. So the first thing I want to do is remove that term of 2x, and we're going to remove it from both sides because we're balancing equations. So minus 2x, demonstrating we're balancing equations. Kind of can show that little scale here. Cancels out on the left. 2x minus 2x equals 0, hence nothing. We're left with the negative y. Don't forget that negative. That's going to be a really major deal as we get further into these. Then we have 12x minus 2x. I'm going to put it immediately into y equals mx plus b form. And we have negative y equals negative 2x plus 12. Don't mind me, I got a little squishy. So this would be the second line in that white box. See, hence line 1 and underneath. So we're just writing what it would be after the balance. So we're going to keep going. We also have to get rid of that negative. So it's really negative 1 times y. So we divide the negative 1 out because division, apologies, is the opposite of that multiplication. So we divide negative 1 on that side, and we're also going to divide to both terms. So we can set it up this way, or we can just do the big one. I find this one has been helping students a little bit. So we are canceling out that negative. So negative 1 divided by negative 1 equals 1. 1 times y leaves you with that leftover y. So it's going to be y equals, already looking good because we want to be y equals mx plus b. Now we're just going to be dividing with those numbers. So we have negative 2 divided by negative 1. Negative divided by a negative equals a positive. 2 divided by 1 equals 2. So we're left over with 2x. And then we have 12, positive 12 divided by that negative 1, and positive divided by a negative equals a negative. So I'm going to put my operation down immediately. 12 divided by 1 equals 12. So this would be that line 3. This is also the answer. So we have y equals 2x minus 12. The reason why I have the line 3 and the answer in two different places is simply because some people, this is an alternate universe over here, would have not put this in standard form right away, which is totally fine. So they would have had y, negative y equals 12 minus 2x because they just wrote what they saw, which is 100% fine. But it means at this stage, they would have still had y equals 12 minus 2x. So that's not true y equals mx plus b standard form because the 2x, the mx, is behind the b. So we would just say that they would have to switch those terms. So to switch those terms to preserve the actual values of the numbers, they would have to do the negative 2x would be moved here and the plus 12. So by having the repeat of the line 3 and the answer is just making sure people who are doing it this way have the opportunity to straighten it out and have and demonstrate that they know that this is y equals mx plus b, not this. This is y equals mx plus b. This is the final answer. We love final answers. You guys are going to do great. I look forward to grading your work.